What's up, gamers? We're gonna be reading some SCPs today. I put on some spooky music, so hopefully, well, not spooky music, it's like spooky, atmospheric music? Yeah. So we're gonna use that and not listen, but read some SCPs. We have our handy dandy Excel sheet here, so where we will choose what SCPs to watch. Watch? Freaking read. What? Yeah, I mean it's reading in our like mind, right? So I don't know, I never know what to start off with. You know, let's start off by doing a classic. The classic original first one. Yeah, we could do that one, right? Yeah. 173. So, SCP-173. The OGs. Yeah, apparently. So I've never read it. I haven't read it. So, you know, I'm curious as to what the first one was. Because I've heard so many people talk about it. Oh, thank you for the hydration. I have Fanta. I have Fanta here. The image was removed, right? Is it because of the whole copyright thing? The copyright, like, nonsense that happened? Because I can imagine that that's why. That's why that would happen. SCP-173. Always put the one up here so you guys know which one that we are reading currently. People try to copyright it. That's so freaking odd, isn't it? That people would go that far. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. SCP-173. Object class, Euclid. I hope I still am pronouncing that right. Special containment procedures. Item SCP-173 is to be kept in a locked container at all times. When personnel must enter SCP-173's container, no fewer than 3 may enter at any time, and the door is to be relocked behind them. At all times, 2 persons must maintain direct eye contact with SCP-173 until all personnel have vacated and relocked the container. Okay. It's like they say container and not room. So, I guess it's like a big metal box. That's what a container is. And then, isn't this thing like pretty big? Like it's like 7 feet or something? Wording is weird since it's the first one. Ah, okay. Oh, it's not weird. It's just different. Description. Moved to Site 1993. Origin is as of yet unknown. It is constructed from concrete and rebar with traces of Krylon brand spray paint. Wait, what? Hold on. Okay, so is the description moved to Site 19? It is constructed from concrete and rebar. Like the creature is constructed? So it was made by someone? Is that what it means? What the heck? Okay. Oh, okay. SCP-173 is animate and extremely hostile. The object cannot move while within a direct line of sight. Line of sight must not be broken at any time with SCP-173. Personnel assigned to enter container are instructed to alert one another before blinking. Object is reported to attack by snapping the neck at the base of the skull or by strangulation. In the event of an attack, personnel are to observe Class 4 hazardous object containment procedures. Okay. So this thing that people created can snap people's necks or by strangling them. How? How? Like, because I've seen the thing. I don't really need the picture because I've seen the thing, right? But how can that thing strangle you? It has tiny baby arms, doesn't it? Like, how? Personnel report sounds of scraping stone originating from within the container when no one is present inside. This is considered normal, and any change in this behavior should be reported to the acting HMCL supervisor on duty. The reddish-brown substance on the floor is a combination of feces and blood. Origin of these materials is unknown. The enclosure must be cleaned on a bi-weekly basis. Okay. It just does. It moves with great speed. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So if we just do this, right? Copy. And then paste. That's what it looks like. Little baby arms. What? That's like the official image, quote unquote, official image. A little teeny little baby arm. How is that? Wait. Is a second image, this one. It looks like someone created like a monster child and just left it to its devices, right? 3312. I don't think so. I haven't heard of that one. That's the thing from Lethal Company. Yeah, it really does look like it's from Lethal Company. Okay. Combination of feces and blood. Okay. Great. And who knows how that gets there. Maybe just like spawns it, you know, into existence from another like galaxy or something. Who knows what SCPs can do. But that's not bad. For a first one, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Not bad. I don't know what to call this though. Like, just classic. You can hear my clicks. You guys can hear my clicks. People call it peanut. Peanut? Well, I guess I could see. I could see it's called a peanut by the... Yeah. What are these then? Just things that people have made? So if the clicking's annoying, I can get rid of it. But I usually... Oh, I love that little sombrero greeting card. Oh my gosh. That's great. Okay. Proposed designs for the new image. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Now let's do random and just scroll until that. Classic fave testing log. Testing log. I don't know what that is, but we can do that. That's random. Me not looking and just scrolling. I love 914. Okay. Yeah, we can do 914. We can't do completely random because we might just hit a bad one or like a dud, you know? Use a RNG. Fine. How many do we have here? Well, let's just do 914 since he seems to like it. We'll use RNG for the next one then. 914. Boop. And then we change that up here to 914. There we go. Wow! One of the least complex sections. Oh no. It's gonna be a whole, like, whole thing, isn't it? A whole, like, room full of mechanics and... I see. Okay. Item, SCP-914. Object class, safe. Special containment procedures. Only personnel who submit a formal request and receive approval from Site Command may operate 914. SCP-914 is to be kept in a research cell. In Research Cell 108B with 2 guard personnel on duty at all times. Any researchers entering 109B are to be accompanied by at least 1 guard for the entirety of testing. A full list of tests to be carried out must be given to all guard personnel on duty, and any deviation from this list will result in termination of testing, forcible removal of personnel from 108B, and formal discipline at Site Command's discretion. Okay. Is the end of the world? What do you mean? Warning. At this time, no testing of biological matter is allowed, referred to document 108B-117. Applying the rough setting to explosive materials is not advised. What? Okay. Description. SCP-914 is a large clockwork device weighing several tons and covering an area of 18 square meters, consisting of screw drives, belts, pulleys, gears, springs, and other clockwork. It is incredibly complex, consisting of over 8 million moving parts, comprised mostly of tin and copper, some wooden and cloth items observed. Which, due to the real vapes, this isn't even on the schedule. Yeah, so technically I'm not following the schedule, because it's not even on the schedule. So, get wrecked. I'm doing better than planned. Yeah. Alright, observation and probing have showed no electronic assemblies or any form of power other than the mainspring under the section panel. 2 large booths, 3 by 2 by 1 by 2.1 or 10 by 7 by 7, are connected via copper tubes to the main body of SCP-914 labeled intake and output. Between them is a copper panel with a large knob with a small arrow attached. The words rough, coarse, 1-to-1, fine, and very fine are positioned at points around the knob. Below the knob is a large key that winds the mainspring. Okay. Okay. So you put in one end, it comes out the other end, but like rough or fine? When an object is placed in the intake booth, a door slides shut and a small bell sounds. If the knob is turned to any position and the key is wound up, SCP-914 will refine the object in the booth. No energy is lost in the process, and the object appears to be in stasis until the output booth door is opened. Intense observation and testing have not shown how SCP-914 accomplishes this, and no test object has been observed inside SCP-914 during the refining process. The process takes between 5 and 10 minutes, depending on the size of the object being refined. Okay. Interesting. Addendum 514. Almost Homestuck Day. Blah blah, test log. Input 1 kilogram of steel. Oh my god, wait. Input 1 kilogram of steel. Output 1 kilogram of feathers. Input 1 kilogram of steel. Setting rough. Output pile of steel chunks of various sizes appearing to be cut by laser. Okay. Input 1 kilogram of steel, setting 1-to-1. Output 1 kilogram of steel screws. Input 1 kilogram of steel, setting fine. Output 1 kilogram of steel carpet tacks. Input 1 kilogram of steel, setting very fine. Output several gases that dissipated into the air quickly, and 1 gram of an unknown metal resistant to heat of 50,000 degrees. Impossible to bend or break with any force. A near perfect conductor of electricity. How? What? Okay. I thought I was seeing a pattern, but I don't really see much. Pile of steel chunks, so it just refines it into objects that could be used? I don't even know what refined means, to be honest. So, screws, carpet tacks. Yeah, I'm not seeing the correlation between all these objects. Like, they're getting smaller. Yeah, I don't know what refined sugar is. I know that refined exists as a word, but I don't know what the word means. Yeah, all these things, I know they exist, but I have no idea what it is. Can I look up what the word refined means? Refined, with impurities or unwanted elements having been removed by processing. So how does that? How does this make iron into, oh, well, steel. How does this make steel into screws? This makes no sense. Well, it makes a little sense, but magic. But like, why screws? Because like, it could be used to make so many other things. So, read. Coarse and rough make it less complicated. 1 to blank makes it equally complicated. Fine and very fine make it more. Ah. Okay. Okay, okay. So, a blah blah of steel with the 1 to 1 setting makes screws. But I could argue that the screws are more complicated than just a random thing of steel. But it's alright. Okay, input. 1 wristwatch belonging to Dr. blah blah blah. Setting coarse. Output. 1 completely disassembled wristwatch. Input. 1 cell phone belonging to blah blah blah. Setting 1 to 1. Output. 1 cell phone, although different make and model. Okay. Input. 1 standard Colt Python revolver. Setting very fine. Is that a gun? That's probably a gun. It says revolver, so it's probably a gun, right? Output. Data expunged. Aforementioned blah blah blah. Completely disintegrated all matter in its line of fire. Object contained with high density gamma waves. Jesus Christ. That is nuts. Okay. They're just screwing around to F with their coworkers. Yeah, dude. Through this SCP, they just made another SCP, which is that freaking gun. Jesus. Wait. They said not to use any organic material, didn't they? No testing of biological matter is allowed. And yet, they're using mice. Mice are biological material. That was after. Oh. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Input 1 white mouse, setting 1 to 1. Output 1 brown mouse. Input 1 chimp, setting fine. Output data expunged. What happened? Mistakes were made. Okay. 1 chimp, setting rough. Output badly mutilated corpse showing signs of crushing and cutting with high heat. Okay. I really want to know what this data expunged is. Like, what is more complicated than a chimp? Also, why did they kill a chimp for this? Oh boy, okay. Oh no, they actually put people in here. Okay. Alright. Document number 109B117, Dr. Blah and Dr. Blah test log. D-class moment. They're still people! What do you mean? Okay. Input. Subject D186. Male, Caucasian, 42 years old, 108 kilogram, 185 centimeter tall, setting 1 to 1. Output. Male, Hispanic, 42-year-old, 100 kilogram, 188 centimeter tall. Subject was very confused and agitated. Subject attacked security personnel. Subject terminated. No! No! How could they do this? D-class are like people that are doing this. Yeah, true. I did look it up. That is what it said. Alright. So this was a 1 to 1. And then input subject D187, male Caucasian, 28 years old, 63 kilogram, 173 centimeter tall. Setting very fine. Output data expunged. Subject escaped from test chamber, killing 8 guards, as well as Dr. Blah and Dr. Blah. Lockdown initiated. Subject causes containment failure of 3 SCP areas in continued escape attempt. Subject, special response team engages subject, resulting in severe wounding of subject. Partial memory loss in special response team members and corrosive damage to plumbing. Subject expired several hours later, dissolving into blue ash and blinding nearby research team. Okay. Biological testing with SCP-914 discontinued. Interesting. Interesting. They created an anime protagonist. Yeah, I guess you could say that. But I would say expiring by dissolving into blue ash is not the most complicated you could get. You know? The most complicated you could get would just be invulnerability to everything. right? We proceeded to animate all over the place. Yeah, true, true. Biological testing with SCP-914 discontinued. Because of the nature of this SCP, a wide range of test data would be helpful. Dr. Gears has ordered that any researcher can have access for non-biological testing if they themselves or they are supervised by a level 3 researcher. All testing is to be recorded in file 914E, experiment log. Biological testing will continue only with prior clearance by O5 command. As long as you want to try something mundane that isn't alive, feel free to help accumulate data. Alright. The results of verifying are very random and unpredictable. Okay. Let me look at the experiment log. Okay. Cool. Dossier. I don't know what this word means. I've heard of it before, but... Okay. Founded 12 December 1988. Location redacted USA. USA. Cover story redacted. Government warehouse. Yeah, it's like a document, I think. I think you're right. Function. SCP-914 containment and research anomalous item containment. Size. Area of 0.025 square kilometers. Personnel. All these freaking people. Dang, this is detailed. Holy heck. Wow. 25 D class, 47 research, 21 maintenance. Oh my gosh, look how detailed this is. Oh my gosh. That's nuts. Facility 23, located in Redacted, is a facility built specifically to contain SCP-914 its anomalous products. Wow. Okay, so where is it actually? I'm trying to see if there's a picture of it. Personnel residence 11? Okay. Here? The design is very human, yeah. So here is where it is. Right? Parking lot, yeah. 13? Research cell. Ah. So 11 is where the thing is, and then it goes into 13, all the products and stuff like that. Okay. Wait, 15 is testing room. Okay. Waste management and incinerator. Oh boy. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's even more. Oh my gosh. Oh, containment procedure says it's in 109B. Ah, okay. Don't worry about all that. Yeah. Okay. Room containing SCP-914. The floor is slightly elevated and plated with steel in order to ground SCP-914 for protection against damage caused by static electricity. Cool. Okay. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Do people add these things? Like, if they want to add their own research to it? Right? It's a few thousand. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Additional information. Site 19, Facility 23, located and redacted, is a facility built specifically to contain SCP-914, its anomalous products, yeah. Let's see. During April 2017, Facility 23 was expanded and partially rebuilt to accommodate the increasing number of researchers and the large amount of testing products accumulated over the years. Dr. Blah and Dr. Blah were transferred to Facility 23 to replace Director Gears' Director of Administration of Research, respectively. Okay. Pretty much. Okay. Read a few experiments. How many you feel like? Okay, cool. Oh, look, that's so cool. How to contribute. That's so... experiment log sandbox. Anybody can post their log entries here. And this moderator will approve the good ones and add them to the main site. That's so cool. That is so interesting. Okay. Let's see. What funky numbers? We'll do 4. 4, maybe 5. So I'll do number 3, because 3 is a good number. Okay. Notes all researchers. Please include your name on all records along with date, total number of items refined. Researchers are responsible for all output. Should damage or loss of life occur, the researcher will be subject to administrative review and possible disciplinary action. Biological testing has been suspended. Any biological testing must be cleared by O5 command. All test logs should be written in this form. Date, month, year. That's wrong. That's wrong. It should be month, date, year, but okay. Well, we'll just go past that. Based, not based. Oh, heck. Continued from... Oh, so those are the other ones. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Does any of these have biological testing in them? Did any of them get cleared by O5 command? Because if so, I want to read it. If you know, let me know. Okay. There's a few sprinkled in. Let's go! Do you know which ones there are? Or I can just look, I guess. Okay. Let's see. 2018. Total items. Well, let's just go at input, output. Input, 1 seismic sensor with packaging, setting very fine. Output, 1 seismic sensor detects earthquakes 3 years in the past and prints out all relevant data. Could be useful. Better send it to the geology department. Maybe it can be used to track seismic SCPs. What? Detects earthquakes 3 years in the past? Why would we care about earthquakes 3 years in the past? They've already happened. Okay. Input, 1 shipping invoice. Setting very fine. Output, 1 shipping invoice. Address of delivery was changed to Anchorage, Alaska, and object delivered was changed to 1.7 magnitude earthquake. Researcher Darby was very shock up. That's it, has to be a mistype, right? By the location and size of the quake as blah 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 blah. Has anyone seen my X-Sponge? X-Sponge? Is this some freaking in-joke I don't get? Perfect info on all prior earthquakes. Let's say we have a mega quake. If we could get all info about it, you can know what to expect or predict the next one. No, you're right. You're right. Alright, next test. Input, 1 garden lion cement statue. Let's go! Let's freaking go. Oh my god. Setting 1-1, output, a complete 1-for-1 model of SCP-173. Object confirmed to be non-anomalous. What? Dr. Laird is briefly administered to medical aid to treat acute distress. What? So it's saying that 1 garden lion cement statue is of equal complexity as a 1-to-1 model of SCP-173. Well, I guess if it's a model, then, you know. Oh, an earlier test made the X-Sponge, a sponge that expunges all text. Oh, gotcha. SCP-173 isn't exactly complicated. Yes, it is. I think they actually said it was extremely complex in the first paragraph. Not hard to make a statue of. That's true. Well, the outside, if it made a statue of the inside, it would be complicated. Wibbly wobbly timey way. Oh, I haven't heard that in so long. Okay. Next test. Input, 1 cherry wood pipe, setting rough. Output, pile of wood pulp. Should be noted that the pulp was measured to be at 40 degrees Celsius when it reached the output chamber. Yeah, it seems like the thing, like, uses heat and lasers to do whatever it does. Input, 1 cherry wood pipe, setting rough. Output, a broken pipe. Rather than simply turning it into shavings, the pipe was snapped in half as as if it were done by hand. What? They do the same thing twice, and it's different. Okay. 1 cherry wood pipe setting 1:1 output, 1 Japanese maple pipe of higher quality. Requesting to keep this in my office for personal use. Of course. How many freaking pipes do they have? Jesus. Okay. 1 cherry wood pipe setting fine output, 1 cherry wood pipe. Testing showed that upon use, any tobacco in the pipe would burn immediately. Item has been placed in low value storage locker. It would burn immediately. Is that a good thing? I don't know. I've never used a pipe. I don't know. Is that a good thing? Input 1 cherry wood pipe setting very fine. Output 1 cherry wood pipe with intricately engraved thaumaturgic runes. During testing, the object exploded in blue fire, killing subject D3377. No fragments recovered. Dang, that's sad. Rip that guy. Thaumaturgic. That's what it is. Thaumaturgic. I know because of freaking Wizard 101. Oh my god, and they inputted the Japanese maple. It's basically magics. True. If anything is blue fire, it's magic. Input 1 Japanese maple tobacco pipe, setting very fine. Output 1 pipe of identical design. Anything placed in the smoking chamber transmutes into cannabis. Cannabis will be of different quality depending on what is placed in the chamber. Cannabis that is placed in the chamber does not undergo transmutation. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Note, can I keep it if I promise to keep it low-key and only use it after hours? Oh my god. I will reluctantly allow it, let it be known that if I catch you under the influence at work, there will be serious consequences. Oh my gosh, this is so silly, dude. I love it. Okay, input 1 complete Santa suit. Setting 1:1. Output all the white parts of the suit were red colored, and vice versa. Note, dang it, I was hoping for a Grinch suit. Oh my god, dude. These notes are insane. I feel like the notes are just like people's attempt at putting comedy into the work. Like, I think that comedy is doing itself when you do the input output. I don't think I need your little comments like this, but you know. They're fine, they're fine. Alright, input 1 picture that shows a Caucasian woman with some pine trees in the background. Setting 1:1. 1 picture of an African American man sitting on a car of brand Lamborghini. Sure, yeah. Input 1 picture of junior researcher Taryn, the conductor of this test. Setting 1:1. 1 picture of senior researcher, blah blah blah. 1 picture showing whale swimming. Setting 1:1. 1 picture output 1 picture of dead dolphins surrounded by people at the beach covered by data expunged. Okay. Probably the whale exploded, right? Covered by what? What would it be covered by? Could have imagined the first 2 results, but I don't know what 914 wants to say about that last picture. Dude, these freaking researcher notes are just the author's notes, basically. Or like translator notes. That's kind of what it seems like. Next one. 3 Sony brand bass speakers. Okay, input 1 of the speakers, setting 1:1. Output 1 Yamaha brand bass speaker. Input Sony brand speaker, setting fine. Output a set of headphones from an unidentified brand. No anomalous properties discovered, but the volume of the output is well beyond safety regulations. Normal use is not recommended. Input 1 Sony brand bass speaker, setting very fine. Output an unaltered cross-through speaker. Sound within a 30-foot radius of the speaker is muted to inaudibility. Whatever mechanism produces this appears to have a side effect of rendering the air within the radius unusually stagnant, which causes subjects in the air to have difficulty breathing and may result in asphyxiation. Why would a speaker mute things? Isn't that like the opposite of what a speaker is supposed to do? But I get what it's going for. An unrelated mechanical fault in the door to SCP-914's test chamber prevented it from opening properly. Dr. Hayden has been rushed to the infirmary and is currently undergoing resuscitation. Whee! Well, now you know all the freaking D-class people feel, huh? Anti-speaker, yeah, pretty much. Okay, input, 1 antique bronze clock, setting very fine. Output, 1 smart watch made of compressed bronze. No anomalous properties crossed out. Watch has been contained in a temporal stabilization field, and only personnel with senior status or O5 approval can access it. What? Note, the watch can send someone through time. I'm writing this from 2 days ago. Since I have been stranded from my experiment and there are no duplicates of me, I have to assume I am in an alternate timeline. I'm discontinuing this experiment and going to the medbay. Time travel gives me a headache. Wow. Okay. Input. Personnel file for Dr. S and a 200-gram iron cube. Setting fine. Output, a bingo card containing several marks on it, including a bingo configuration. Several iron balls engraved with numbers, some of which correspond with the marks on the card. What? How? How the heck does that match up? A bingo card is... I mean, it could be a bingo card for the person, like... is tall, or like... File becomes bingo card, cube becomes balls. Oh! Okay. Gotcha. Input. Personnel file for maintenance technician Johnson 200 iron cube. Setting fine. Output. 1 small metal and paper statue of maintenance technician Johnson holding a wrench and standing at a gallant pose. Statue has mimetic properties, leading to viewers gaining an intense urge to give Johnson either a promotion or pay raise, whichever would lead him to get paid more. This effect lasts for an average of 2 hours after viewing. That's great. Okay. What? Personnel file. Okay. Input personnel file for Dr. Veritas and 200 iron cubes, setting fine. Output documentation for SCP-914 level 3 clearance, text logs not included. I don't know. What? I don't get that one either. I mean, maybe the documentation for 914 was in the personnel file? Okay. Gosh dang, the freaking purple text. Personnel file for Dr. Day, 200 iron cube. Output, no change. The document has significant changes in a mimetic effect. We're talking about them. Changes the color of the text. Main changes include data expunged. Cube has a purple tinge. Oh, is the person responsible for 914. Okay. Gotcha. I don't know the freaking lore. Yeah, I think I'm done. This is a lot longer than I thought. Oh my gosh. This is insane how many there are. I thought this was just gonna be like 1 experiment in here, but there's like hundreds. Well, like what you said, thousands. Oh my gosh. 2,000 in total? Bro, I can't read all that. That's insane. Oh my gosh. What? 914. Yes. What do you call this? Like, I don't want to call it portal. I'll do refinery. Refiner. And then I do there. Cool. Okay, now I want to get put on verified. I don't think you would want to, no. Why is 999 called erotic slime? Fine, look. Is that better? You slime. Because Vampy is sick. I am not. I just saw through the ruse. Okay. I'm not affected by the cuteness of this freaking creature. Okay. Okay, now we have 80. So, 1, 2, 80 number generator. We're not including this one because I didn't press the generate button. 79. Okay. What is this? This is not long, so we're good. I think. 1001. How do I put that in? How do I find it? Oh, cool. 001. Here. 001. I just put... Oh, whoops. There. Kate McTriss's proposal. Okay. So, people put in their things for what they think 001 should be? Right? Cool. Okay. Following containment procedure was unanimously approved by the site directors, executive committee of the whole, and the O5 council. Cool. Item SCP-001. Object class. Thaumia? I have no idea what that one is. You have to tell me what that one is. Subjective assessment. Special containment procedures. It was the unanimous... I can say it. It was the unanimous subjective opinion of the site directors executive committee on the whole on May 3rd, 20-something, that the SCP-001 database entry slot should be locked to edits and only made available for modification with 7 private keys belonging to the members of the O5 Council. It was the majority subjective opinion of SDECOTW that the object believed to have been most recently designated SCP-001 should no longer be given an SCP designation, should be stored in a standard high-value containment locker in Site-19. What? Oh, it's a thing that contains something else. Ah. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm seeing... It's supposed to be empty. Okay. I'm seeing what's it called? A pattern here. It was the unanimous subjective opinion. It was the unanimous opinion. It was the majority opinion. Is it supposed to be like that, or is that sussy? It was the unanimous opinion of SDECOTW that no objective claims or statements should be made in the main SCP-001 page of the Foundation database under any circumstances. Only verifiably true records of the opinions of Foundation governing bodies in the past. What? Only verifiably true records of the opinions of Foundation governing bodies in the past. Is that supposed to make sense? Well, I can get, yeah, only write true statements. But, what is in the past? What does that mean? Okay. Ah. Okay. Okay. I think I get it. It was the majority opinion of the O5 Council on May 3rd, 20 blah, that in the event that entity Thaumiel, Dr. Mary Nakayama, or any entity claiming to be either makes contact with the SCP Foundation, they will be referred to the O5 Council for negotiation and cooperation. It was the majority opinion of the O5 Council that no efforts will be made at this time to neutralize entity Thaumiel or the vulnerabilities of the SCP-001 database position. What? Okay. Okay. Or any entity claiming to be either. Okay. Description. It was the unanimous opinion of SDECOTW and the O5 Council on May 3rd, 20 blah, that any statement of fact made on this specific SCP Foundation database page, yeah, that becomes objectively true. The prior unanimous opinion of SDECOTW and the O5 Council holds that modifications to this page have vast and potentially infinite Category Aleph Room greatest concern reality modification consequences. The prior unanimous decision of SDCCOTW and the O5 Council held that no further testing on these effects is to occur due to the potential XK, CK, LK, VK, ZK class scenarios believed to be highly probable with said testing. Yikes. Yikes. It was the unanimous decision of SDECOTW that other pages within the Procedures 001 portion of the Foundation database have no anomalous effects, and that prior versions of SCP-001 database leading to the believed discovery of SCP-001's effects and the possible creation of entity Thaumiel are to be stored as subpages in this directory for reference. Okay. The XK scenarios are different ways the world could end. Oh, okay. Okay. It was the unanimous decision of SDECOTW that all blank spots on the Foundation database shall be checked for further Category Aleph Room reality modification anomalies, and that only a series of 1,000 thoroughly checked database spots shall be available to Foundation personnel for the designation of new special containment procedures at any given time. Okay. Okay. So, SCP-001 is the site? Is the website, the webpage? Is that what that is? And that contains the words, right? Yeah, I'm gonna look at these in a second. But, interesting. So all this, yeah, I just stopped freaking yawning. All this was put into place on this date, but we could only put stuff about the past, right? Okay, Procedures 001 past February 18th. Foundation Database Catalog. Creating new SCP documentation. Trying it in the 2 blank blank slot, but the object's effects might move it over to 001. Had the admins unlock the empty 001 slot? Why was it empty? Convenient, I guess, just in case. Okay. So, creating a new SCP documentation. Item, SCP-001, object class safe. Special containment procedures. SCP-001 is to be kept in a standard low-value containment locker at Site-91A. Additional research into SCP-001's effects will be the responsibility of Site-91A Chief Numerologist Dr. Mary Nakayama. Description. SCP-001 is a vinyl record containing Esquivel's 1958 album, Exploring New Sounds in Stereo, RCA. The album has an anomalous impact on digital numerical lists that contain it. The album, when listed in text, saved digitally, will always be listed first, even if it was intended to be listed in another position. What? On digital numerical lists, when listed in text, saved digitally, it would always be listed first. Okay. Okay. I think I get it. SCP-001 was sent to Billboard magazine as a review copy prior to its release in 1958. Its effects were not noticed until December 20, blah blah, when Billboard in turn tasked with updating the manual files of review albums in magazine headquarters to a database format noted SCP-001's effects and reported it to superiors. Efforts to locate the RCA employees responsible for sending SCP-001 to Billboard are ongoing. Primary containment theory currently holds that SCP-001 was a crude attempt to manipulate Billboard's album rankings, which failed due to the manual typesetting in use by the magazine at the time. Okay, so this is what SCP-001 was, right? At February 18th. And then February 18th, too. Foundation changelog. Yep, moved right over. Weird. Funny. Going to look into this more. Might be some potential here? Also fix the typo. Okay. Is it all the same then? It was a crude attempt? It was a typo. I don't even notice. Okay. Cool. Alright. Alright. Procedures 001 passed April 1st. Okay. Changelog. Important one-day revision to containment procedures. Oh no. Special containment procedures. All level 2 researchers in Site 91A shall give Dr. Nakayama $5, if possible, over her lunch break on April 1st. Okay. Well, wait. But... So... This was originally just for this freaking album or whatever, the vinyl. And she just put this here in for the lulz? She didn't know, like, what would happen? April 1st, 2. Foundation changelog. What the fuck? What the fuck? And she just deletes it? Oh, heck. Okay. So yeah, she was just trolling. Okay. Procedures 001 passed April 1st, 3. Foundation database changelog testing something. Dr. Nakayama's desk nameplate is colored green for easy identification. Oh boy. April 2nd. 1. Wait, why is it called 1? But it's 3. So it goes back to 1? Okay. Making a note about my availability. Okay. Personnel are advised that Dr. Nakayama will be likely unavailable until April 9th, 20 blah, as she has been granted paid vacation days by Site Director Green for this time span. Okay. Cool. Yeah, but there's 2 named 1. It should be named 4, shouldn't it? Oh, it's April 2nd. JK. Haha. Because they're different days. So she freaking knew what it did, and she took advantage of it and freaking did it anyway. And gave herself paid vacation. Good job. Good job. Cool. Based. Would you? Would anyone actually do that if they knew this was... people would. 100% they would. Would. April 9th, 20 blah blah 1. Noting upcoming title change. Okay. Dr. Nakayama, Chief Numerologist at Site 91A, until April 9th will be promoted to Site Co-Director alongside Dr. Green at noon on April 9th. She will retain sole responsibility over SCP-001. Holy heck. Okay. She's become god of the new world. Okay. Okay. May 3rd, so a whole month passed. Okay. Changelog. Well, this works like I think it does. Thought this over for weeks. It's time. I've locked the page down to everyone but myself and 05s. Think I'm doing the right thing. I really do think I am. Pray for me. And then she deleted the entire file and added, Mary Nakayama, immediately after saving this document, will attain omnipotence and omniscience, rising to and becoming Godhead. She will span all time and have complete dominion over this universe and this reality. Everything, under everything, and everything over everything will be at her command. She will gain all necessary mental faculties to process and utilize these abilities while maintaining uninterrupted consciousness. Members of the O5 Council will receive a note indicating the nature of SCP-001. Her family will receive a note indicating her love for them. Oh my god. Mary Nakayama disappeared from her quarters at Site 91A before 6 a.m. on May 3rd. She has not been located since. Wow. Okay. Wow. Document saved on Mary Nakayama's computer at the morning of May 3rd. To the O5 Council. Oh god. To the O5 Council. When I was 15, I took enough pills to kill someone 4 times my size, downed an entire bottle of cheap vodka. That was the only thing I had left from the man who used me and left me broken and alone. I sat in my shower with the hot water scalding me. I closed my eyes. When I opened them, I was dry. I was well. I was in bed. At the door, a shining figure, a radiant light, hovered. It spoke to me with a voice that echoed in my mind. Only. It said I had greater things to do. I never saw it again, but I kept going. I believed that God descended and saved me, and, joining the Foundation, how could I not believe? What else could explain the fact that we were still here, still marvelously, desperately, screamingly alive? How could the fabric of our world, our everything, withstand such things that we could behold every day? Something was protecting us. I prayed to it every night for guidance. I never heard its voice again. I had been touched by God once, and that was a lifetime of fortune in one moment. But when I changed the color of my nameplate on my desk just by hitting save on a text file, I realized something. The fabric of all things was open to me. I could put this power away, show you, conceal it, but what if this was what saved me? What if this is what saves us all, every day, from the abyssal terrors that rip and send our world's fragile stability? What if me hitting save on a text file was the birth of a god? Was the birth of God? If it's not, then I tried. If it is, then I'm watching. I'll try to steer things right. It will take time. Wish me luck. Dang. Who knew? Who knew? How many religious? Oh my gosh. Who knew that this lady was actually God? Who knew? Not me. That one was really good. I liked that one. I liked that one a lot. I'll put that one as a fave. There we go. Perfect. Yippee! Yeah, yippee! That's really cool though. Okay. Sorry this stream is a bit short today, but I think yippee! Yeah. But it's getting freaking dark out way too soon. Way too soon. It's making me eepy in the freaking, because I don't have any lights on. It's getting freaking dark. I know, freaking winter. I don't know why winter is like this. Someone just put a stop to it, please. Oh, Mary Nakayama, if you're out there. Please put a stop to this. But, oh, that would be so cool if something happened just then. Oh my gosh. But I'll be honest, I'm kind of eeped. I'm kind of eeped. If a stream isn't on freaking schedule, then I'm gonna limit it to a freaking hour because of how eeped I am. But yeah, I'll say, what do you think global warming is? Global warning. Global warning. That's so true. Oh my gosh. Scary. Plus this freaking 1970s horror house music. Too much. But I thank you all for joining me today for some SCP reading. Sorry, it's a bit short, but just wanted to do a little bit on my freaking day off, right? Perfect for reading Stephen King, not SCPs. Shut up! It's close enough. It's close enough. But we read some freaking good ones today. Alright, well, have a good day. Have a good night, wherever you are. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.